Hi everyone, I'm Lisa
And I'm Jenny.
and we're the
We're
Shady,
Shady
Tree
Tree
Stitches,
Stitches.
coming at you on this, the final day of July. So it's currently Saturday 31st of July and we've managed to get together for our, well, I guess it's our official first weekend of the month since tomorrow is the first of the month,
Yep.
Jenny and Lisa video. So hopefully you will enjoy seeing what we've both been up to. It's been a bit of a weird couple of weeks. Apologies for last week you didn't get to see from me because I've been pretty much I won't say a monogamous stitcher, but a nearly monogamous stitcher for the last 2 weeks, and you'll see why. But I do have lots to share with you about 24 hours cross stitch last week. So we might get started with whips. Well, no, I realized we should start with starts, Jenny. Do you have any starts?
No.
Of course not, because we're in no new starts. And on that, if you haven't caught up with the news, no new starts is continuing again next year. And there's 3 options for it. So if you want more details, keep watching the space, but it'll be opening up to new members late September. Okay, no starts. Your whips,
Nope.
Jenny.
What about you?
No starts. Well, yes and no, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
Your whips.
Oh, whips. Okay. Well, so some of what I've got is from last weekend from the 24 hours of cross stitch. Actually, there's not a lot from before that, but that's because it's only been 3 weeks since you last saw me. So
yeah, because we were
anyway,
late.
Okay, so first off, I did some more on Yoda. So Yoda previously looked like, still really doesn't look anything like Yoda, but you know, that's what Yoda looked like before.
Just wait, he's still coming. Oh, he looked like a little green blob. Yep.
Yep. Okay. And now, oh, that's not right. Oh, hang on, right way up. Now he looks like that. So this white space here is going to be his mouth. Still really doesn't look anything much like a Yoda, but yes.
Looks like you're doing a bit of a forest at the moment of strange trees.
Yeah, and particularly because I that was sort of like the end of that, and it didn't go any further this way. So
hey, but you can see quite a bit of progress. Do you know how many stitches you've done?
Yeah.
I'm asking a curveball question. Sorry.
Let me just have my little app open.
Look how beautiful the day is outside.
Yoda 291 on Yoda. Okay, then I switched to some Christmas whips. So the first one is my ornaments.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm currently working on this purple heart one down the bottom. And previously it looked like this. So you can see I'm sort of working my way around the bottom part of the heart. And now it looks like this.
Wow, you've done heaps.
Well, again, it's only about 300 stitches. Yeah, but with this one, I love the layers that it's got. So if I go in really close, you can see first there's half crosses, which is 1 strand pale blue, 1 strand pale purple. Mm-hmm. Then you get the next layer out is full crosses of that same color combination. Then you get crosses of a slightly darker purple, which is what we've got coming around the outside here. And then the furthest, oops, almost lost my needle, furthest layer out on this side is dark blue and dark purple. Ooh. But the way that they sort of feather it in, there's, well, you can see going down here, there's the odd stitch.
Yep, ready for feather.
Ready for the next bit. Cool. So kind of a bit frustrating with the, it's a dimensions pattern. So it's a little bit fiddly with the the way that they do their colours, because it's a different symbol for the half crosses and the full crosses, and I didn't realise to start with that it was the same colour for that first bit, so I did them separately.
Yes, but now you know that, you'll look for that.
Yeah. Then my next Christmas one, which is in one of my teaser handmade bags. Christmas, my Christmas one, because it's a Christmas. So I'm working on the bauble tablecloth.
Yep.
Which is a kit that I've had for a very long time from the Fox collection. So it previously looked like this.
Yes, it had a blue bauble.
And now,
oh, pretty.
So done the whole of that orangey red one.
Cool. So is that a variegated thread?
No, it's three different shades of, and the same with the blue, 3 different shades of blue.
Yeah. Awesome.
Actually, no, four shades of blue, but 3 shades of orange and red, and the green one is only 3 shades as well. I don't know how come the blue one gets to be special and have 4. But this is the one where I was very impressed with the symbols. So for the blue, the palest blue is an open square. Then the next one is like a window. And then the next one is half coloured in square. And then the next one is full coloured in square. So it's a graduated symbol based on graduated colour. Very sensible. No confusion of, some patterns you get where it's like, hang on, is that symbol going, you get one symbol with the line going that way and then another symbol with the line going that way and then another one where it's really confusing. This one, no problem.
Awesome. So
the only problem is because it's so big, but because I'm going to close to the edge, I have to use a hoop. I can't use a Q-snap.
Fair enough. Why were you doing all these Christmas things? Did we talk about that?
Oh, no. So that was No New Starts had a Christmas in July pop-up series of events.
So which events did you go in?
I watched a Christmas movie. Well, I actually watched 2 because I figured 40 minutes each was a bit lame to say that was a Christmas movie, and it was on the one DVD. So, so I watched Little Drummer Boy and Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
They are my favourite Christmas movies, those old ones. They are just like the old animation. It's just so bad, it's cool.
Yeah, they're little felt people. And I started stitching for a Christmas meal but didn't finish. I only got through 2, and because the ornament that I did 300 stitches, I actually only got to 170 something on that weekend, so I was enjoying it. So
that means you stitched since the weekend. That's an improvement too. Yay, go Jenny.
Okay, and my last whip is your birthday one.
Yep.
Strawberry Fields. And it previously looked like this one. So this is one where, very unusually for me, I started in the top corner, and that's only because the piece of material is so big, but I didn't want to cut it until I've got. And also, I think that was when we just got the sassy pouch that had that little wooden corner measury.
Yeah, and you wanted to try it out.
Thing. So it now looks like this. So there's still, I've done the buds, but there's still one big flower to go, and I've started on a strawberry, and I've done a little bit more border going each way. And I also fixed up the couple of stitches that I did the wrong way. One of the strawberries, I don't know how I did it. I had 3 stitches going the wrong way.
I did it today, twice in the one spot. It's like, why? No, I know why. Because I'm stitching sideways.
This is in another teaser bag, but with a one of my pieces.
Yes, I love that.
One of my very old pieces that I'd had for ages and ages, and it's like, I want to do something with it, but I've got enough pieces. Well, so far I've got 5 framed. Only 2 of them are on display at the moment. One's over there and one's over there. But I have the houses the Blackwork houses that we both did. I had them framed. Oh no, actually, and I've got the one that I did for my grandparents. But yes, so looking for alternative ways of making use of them. And so I'd seen Karen had done, oh, actually she did the bag for you, didn't she? With the Mittagong logo on it. So, yes.
Okay, well, I have only got 5 whips.
Only 5. I've just shown 4.
In 2 weeks, I have 5 whips. This is not normal. Anyone who's new, by the way, welcome. And thanks for joining us.
Oh, yes. And if you haven't worked out by now, this is a channel about cross stitch.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. Okay, so I was working on my goal. I'm doing the 21 and 21 as a precursor to the No New Starts 22 and 22 because I just want to try it out and see if there's anything I need to think of to put into that for next year.
Right.
Not that I'm doing it, but just as admin, what do I need to think?
Yep.
And so I've been limiting my stitches, and I'd finished pretty much all my homeworks, although there was a couple of little ones left, but not many. Like one of the prompts this week was to, oh, here's that yawn, work on your smallest whip.
Uh-huh.
So my smallest whip at the time was one of my Lizzie Kate Smalls. This one here.
No.
And I have to annoy the cat. Because it's finished. Yay! But
the last one of them.
Just wait.
Oh, sorry.
Patience. Then I continued. This is on the summer Lizzie Kate, and I've got this one done.
Yay!
So that's another finish. Get a lot of trombone today. Hope you're deaf. I'm aiming right at the mic this time. Sorry. My cat's just looking at me like, what the hell? So, I won't bless you with another fanfare, but I'm delighted to say that now means that I have got all of the Lizzie Kate Smalls, spring, summer, autumn and winter completed.
Yay!
There's the names as well. Remember, I finished them a few weeks ago. They're just not with me at the moment.
Oh, the long, thin, yes.
Yeah, so the long names as well. So I have now finished the spring, summer, autumn and winter Lizzie Kate Smalls. So I have to decide whether or not they are going to another home. Well, they will be going to another
the patterns, yes.
Because I have got the entire collection of Lizzie Kate's spring, summer, autumn and winter smalls. So if there's no one who I actually know who I want to give them to, these will be coming up for a giveaway. And can I say thank you so much to the people who have been subscribing to us recently. We do welcome you. We do have some new subscribers starting to get out there a bit more. There is a movement in FlossTube called the Under 1,000 Subs Club, and they like to recommend people who are under 1,000 subscribers, because when you get to that magical 1,000 number, you can do so many more things on YouTube. And we really want to get to that level. And we've been hanging around now for 2.5 years. And we are creeping towards 800, Jen. So when we hit 800, I think that's when these will go up.
Okay.
As an 800 thank you subscriber club.
Sounds good.
So what I will do is I'm going to put on my listing a couple of other people who aren't at 1,000 subscribers, and you could go and check them out. Some of them are not as active as us, some of them are, but you could go and check out Stitching in Twilight. She does a whole range of full coverage pieces. Knitting At Stitches does some really good tutorials. I know they're not yet at 1,000. So go and check them out and give them some love if you like them. And if you don't like them, that's fine. But realistically, you know, we want to try and get as many people to 1,000 as possible. And if you like us, then please spread the word and get us to that magical 1,000 number. That would be really greatly appreciated.
Yep.
Okay, so that was my finish of Lizzie Kate's summer, and I think it was just summer. I had to finish the 2 summers. Now, I did finish them in my beginning of the 24 hours of cross stitch. And I decided I was going to just pick some of my pieces that were closest to a finish and work on them until they were finished. So it is with great delight and another fanfare that I present to you. The other cat ran away for that one. Another fanfare. We have finished Nativity.
So cool.
Country Cottage Needleworks Nativity on a piece of crazy ice-dyed paddock lane fabric. But I really love the way I've managed to get the angel in the blue sky, and then he's on the yellow land, and then these guys are like down in the red earth. So
and that it's paler where the star is above the cradle, above the manger. Yes, I like that. It's very well positioned.
It's as if I dyed it on purpose for it. So that is a piece of, I think, 16 count Ada that I dyed. Yeah, I don't have any more of it, but it's an example of the sorts of crazy things I can do with my dyeing. I'm not very good at replicating. I'm learning that. But yeah, and I'm really thrilled with it. So I actually did all that top half there.
Yes.
So it's all done. So that was another finish. Now you'll be pleased to know there's no more fanfares. 3 finishes in 1 week is pretty good. But I mean, that Lizzie Kate's a big, big, big finish.
Yeah.
It's small as a pattern and counts as a finish, but to finish the entire 16 patterns, it's pretty cool.
Now you just have to decide what you're going to do with them.
Sorry, would you like me to show you? Here's something I have right here.
Oh.
I bought this frame. You may have seen it a while ago. And the idea is this is going to be my seasonal frame. So I think it goes this way. That is most likely going to be the long, like, word.
The name, yep.
And then I've got a couple of the little spaces. That one, I think, and this one will be the other 3 things. And then I will be getting some from my Paddock Lanes designs to put onto the other 2. So that's my plan for that.
Cool.
Thanks for asking. So the plan is afoot, just not going to be FFOing them anytime really soon.
No, but you're going to leave them, well, you'll separate them into the separate pieces, but you're going to effectively frame them.
They're going to travel together on the frame, and that frame's going to sit somewhere, like in my bedroom probably. I've got a nice spot for it. And each season I'll change them out.
Yep.
Okay. So haven't had to show you before and afters of those, but I will put in the before or after of this one. I worked on I think I had to finish some, I'm not sure if it was for Zombie Run, but I did full coverage. So my Amazing Animal Kingdom bookshelf is totally finished in that middle section. Like you can see, I'm up to a couple of holes there.
Yeah.
But all of that is now filled in.
Wow.
Plus these books. Look, that book's, I think, done, except for a couple of bits down here. So I've just been filling in here and then spreading across. So there you go. Starting to look like something.
Yeah.
Is that a skull? Oh, no, it's like a cheetah or something.
Where am I looking?
There.
I don't know.
I think it's a cheetah's legs, but it looks like a bit of a skull buried in the dirt.
It does look a bit weird. Oh, yes. No, I see what you mean now. Yes. Okay. Yep. And very obviously a zebra.
Obviously, I'm working on a zebra. You would not believe the colors. Like, it's just amazing. Looking at the colors, there's purples, there's browns, there's gray, there's oranges. It's like, wow, how many colors does a zebra stripes have?
It's all the shading in between the black and the white.
So it's It's going really well.
It is.
And I also did a lot of work on my stitching time. So first there's the the before and after shot. So you can see exactly how I went on those. And I think that was about, so since I've seen you, because I didn't told you, I've done 4,715 stitches. My animals was about 700-ish. I did successfully do the 24 hours, and it was totally on the Lizzie Kate and the Nativity and then my stitching time. I moved on because I went, well, I'm not going to have enough time to finish another one that's in the lineup, and I needed to get 1,000 stitches done for Crystal Academy extra credit. So that is where I'm up to with my stitching time. But I thought you may want to see actually where I'm up to.
Wow.
You can start to really see it now, can't you? I'm enjoying the extreme cross country. So I'm doing the black on the first 2 rows and going the whole way across. That's my first plan.
Yep.
So I'm more than halfway across.
Yes.
And all the black's done on this end. But where I'm currently stitching, I've got to go down to black. I mean, I laughed at this bit here, wherever it is there.
Yeah.
I had to jump down for a couple of little microscopic. It's like, oh, so annoying. But really starting to feel, I've still got 20,000 odd black stitches to go. But, you know, my goal is 1,000 a week till the end of the year. We'll get it done.
Yep.
It may not happen this week because of the next thing I'm going to show you, but I'll get there. Okay, I did have a new start. I know you knew that, Jenny. But it's a model stitch.
Yes.
And officially it means I'm out of the official No New Starts challenge, which is a bit weird anyway, because I'm not actually even in it officially because I'm an admin. So I don't really qualify, but if I was in it, I'd be out because I've had to start too many model stitches for my allowance, which is a really bad problem to have, to get commissioned for so many pieces. I am going to be appearing in the next edition of the Down the Rabbit Hole magazine as the featured designer. So then I'll be able to show you what I've designed for that. I'm also got a pattern that's coming out later this week in the Sassy pouch. And I'm super excited about that one too. So doing all those model stitch, secret model stitches ramped up my limit. However, I'm not failing at No New Starts because I have not started anything that was not one of my own model stitches.
Yep.
And their work. So this one, I'm very excited. This is my new Paddock Lane Designs, brand spanking new Australian sampler that I figured we needed some samplers that show Australian history. So I have designed this one to start with, and I have a series in mind. And this one is called Terra Australis, because that's what they used to call Australia. So you can see I've got gum leaves, wattles, waratah flowers, and you can notice I've got my letters in different colours. That's because the Terra Australis is brown, the letters that make up that, and the rest is blue, because I don't like just one colour letter. It's boring.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to alternate or anything like that. I also don't like my sampler to have the same border all the way around, so it's going to have the same on the top and bottom and the same on the sides. And this one's just a dividing border to separate the alphabet from the rest of the picture. I don't know. I haven't shown anyone publicly the picture yet. Do you think I should, Jen, or not? I'm really, really thrilled with it, but I don't want anyone to steal it. So I don't know. What do you reckon? Should I let them have a sneak peek?
Don't know. Or do you want to wait till you've stitched a bit more?
Yeah, we might wait till I've stitched a little bit more.
Because I know, because you're doing it as a model stitch, you like when we were chatting last night, you said there's a couple of bits where you're going to tweak it from what you've got on the pattern anyway. So maybe wait a little bit and see.
Yeah.
Because it may change a little bit as you stitch.
It may change, but I'm really pleased with it. It's based on the discovery of Australia.
Yeah.
So it's really good. And I'm just trying to get my finger pulled out and get it stitched. So hopefully I'll be able to. All right, so that is my whips. Haul. Do you have any haul?
Yes. So I got the next, well, not the next, one of the others in the what do they call it? Magical Mystery Tour series from Blackbird Designs. I've got Long and Winding Road.
Nice.
And I haven't brought the whole thing over, but I bought myself a Lowry.
Yay! She got a Lowry.
So I got a bit of a end of financial year bonus from work, and so it's sort of part early birthday present to myself that I bought myself a Lowry. Just a plain one, and at the moment I don't have any of the attachments. I figure I'll see how I go with it as is, and then, but then the week that it arrived, when we're doing the 24 hours of cross stitch Christmas events, so the bauble tablecloth I'm doing in a little hoop, so I couldn't use the Lowry for that. The ornaments, because I've divided the material into 6 to spread it out, so I've got the maximum amount of border around each one. I have to do that by hand. It's fairly stiff Ada, so I can do it by hand. So I'm not using a frame for that one. So I haven't used it much yet because I haven't been Q-snapping much.
No, I think you'll enjoy it. It will feel a bit weird to start with, but then you'll enjoy it.
Yes.
What else you got?
That was all.
That's a pretty good haul, though.
Yes. Yes.
Now, I'm pretty sure I filmed my haul because I was going to do a vlog for the 24-hour, and I filmed the first few, but then I was so busy trying to get the finishes that I just kept not filming. I don't do well at vlog style filming at all, but I'm pretty sure I have done my haul.
Okay.
It's getting inserted here. Okay, so in the middle of this really hodgepodge video, I'm going to show you my haul. I received my lovely threads from Tasmania, from Threads in Time. Having a mental blank there. And each month I get some gentle arts, some classic colour works, and some Weeks dye works. So we're up to the letter C. So long way before I've got a whole lot, but I'm in the C, so that's really cool. And I also have got my Silks for You. And this one is the one that is the regular colours that we get each month. Look at them. Aren't they just beautiful? And they go together so beautifully. Those two. So they're my Silks for You colours. So I really appreciate getting those threads because I use just my CXC for the rest of my stitching, which is all DMC equivalent. So that's what I do. Anyway, I will be back with you in a little while with my next little vloggy update for this. And this video is going to be a bit longer than a week because I haven't stitched a lot of projects, so I don't have a lot to show you. A lot of progress on them, but not a lot of pieces. As you can see, not a lot of stuff. But hey, got more coming. And as we said, this week the Sassy Pouch is coming. So there will be a little Sassy Pouch unboxing from us coming, as always. So what are your plans, Miss Jenny?
Nothing specific. For events that are currently going, so there's for No New Starts, there's Leo. So I did Yoda as the peridot coloured for that. I have to say I am a Leo, but peridot, it's a really not a very pretty shade of green.
It really is that colour you started the Yoda with.
Yep. And gladioli.
Peridot on my model stitch. I've got peridot on my model stitch.
Yes, the gum leaf kind of. Yep. Yeah, I have to say gladioli are not the most attractive flowers, and I don't have anything remotely that looks like that, but I do have a big fat lion if I want to do some more of my Teresa Wentzler. So
you should do some more of it.
Yes. And I don't have anything fire related either. The closest I've got is a cup of tea, but it doesn't have steam tendrils or anything. So yeah, so I think I'll only be doing the lion and the gemstone for that one. For semi-stain for their whip days, if I get some more, if I get it done, well, it has to be today because today's the last day of the month. One of the whip days is World Population Day. You have to do a piece with more than one person in it. So I thought I could do some more of my little house neighborhood.
Definitely, because it's got two lovely people in it.
It does.
Yes.
And then I'll have a look at some of the August events and see what I've got that fits with stuff.
Great. Yeah, there's a lot happening. So there's going to be a lot of videos coming up this week, people. This one today. Tomorrow, I think we should be doing the monthly video. Then the following day will be the weekly video. And then probably the following day will be our Sassy Pouch unboxing.
Yes.
Depending on Australia Post.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
En route.
A big video week, but that's okay. Hopefully you like seeing us in different contortions. All right, well, my plans were basically I've got to finish this model stitch and get it released.
Yes.
So that is what I will be doing this week. I mean, it's a pretty big piece. I'm probably about a third of the way through it, though.
Yeah, well, because you've done, are you all the way across and all the way down?
So I am all the way across, but I haven't finished layers. All right, let's rephrase that. I'm probably about a sixth of the way through it. But I haven't done a lot of stitching lately on it. I've had a big week at work, and so I've got a lot of stitching time this weekend.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll be able to knock over a fair bit of it. And as with most of my paddock lane designs, it's an easy stitch. The only back stitch is in one area, and the rest is just full stitches. And there's only a palette of, what do we work out, 15 colours?
Pretty colours, though.
For a sampler, yes. I should have brought them to show you, but anyway.
Well, you can insert the picture that you
I can insert a picture here of the start with the palette. There you go. Yeah, if I say so myself, very nice colours. So yeah, apart from that, there'll be more paddock lane fabrics dyeing and getting in my Etsy store next week. I did use my new sink to dye this week. So yeah, but I sort of don't want to do dyeing until I finish the model stitch.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. As we said, please like, subscribe, tell your friends, come back and join us. If you click the little bell button, it will let you know of notifications and you'll know when we post a new one up. Weekly, you get the floss tube update, and then you get the weekly homework. I say homework. It's not homework. It's challenge ideas for the different cross-stitching challenges.
Yeah.
Look forward to catching up with you then. Thanks for joining me, Jenny, and keep up that great stitching. Bye.
Bye.